Right between Quebec City and Montreal is Shawinigan on the banks of the St. Maurice River. We're here for the New Holland Canadian Juniors. La Belle Province, Shawinigan, home to 50,000 people and home to this year's New Holland Canadian Juniors. Championship weekend has arrived as we bring you inside Arena Grand Mar, and it is the women's semifinal, Quebec and New Brunswick, to kick things off. Glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. Brian Mudrick joined by Steph Ledrew. The seventh time Quebec has hosted the Canadian Juniors, first time since 2010 when a young lady named Rachel Holman won it all, and now she's off to the Olympic Games. So for these young women, a great chance to start their curling careers in a big-time way, and we begin with this women's semifinal.
Now we've got two very experienced teams here, and both with very different skill sets, both mentally and strategically, so you're going to see a really great balance and see everything out there on the ice today.
Quebec and New Brunswick with great weeks on the women's side, but Nova Scotia was the best all week long. No tiebreakers were needed. Caitlin Jones actually played for Saskatchewan last year, now skipping this Nova Scotia team, and they have been fantastic. And full credit to Atlantic Canada on the women's side. It is the first time since 2004 no Western teams will make the final on the women's side, and there you see Jones and Nova Scotia awaiting the winner of this game. Laurie St. George is the skip for Team Quebec. She has experience at the Junior Nationals. She just missed out in the playoffs back in 2016. Steph, we both talked to her before the competition. She's a firecracker. She is a very intense skip for sure, and this team is, in fact, the home team. That can be an advantage or a disadvantage, depending on how you harness all that energy. You can turn it into a laser-like focus where you feel like you just can't miss and you get in a great role, but you can't let it become a distraction. In 2016, she was 6-4, just missing out on those playoffs, but she's back now in her home province. Justine Comeau, meantime, coming in on a 6-game winning streak, and she's been here before as well. Back in 2016, she won a bronze medal, and this team is really picking up momentum as we get here to the semifinal. Yeah, they've been here before, and it seems crazy to say this about a junior team, but they're like wily veterans. They've actually been together for 5 years, been to the semifinal before. They have a solid dynamic all the way through. So for the first time since 2004, it's been fantastic. Atlantic Canada and Quebec. That who will end up in this gold medal game on the women's side, who will take on Caitlin Jones and Team Nova Scotia in the final on Sunday. Find out from Shawinigan, Quebec. First Rock next on TSN.
The 2018 New Holland Canadian Juniors, brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. The 2018 New Holland Canadian Juniors, brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud to support the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years.
Welcome back to Shawinigan, Quebec. Arena Grand Mare, and the hometown fans pretty excited for Team Quebec taking on New Brunswick in this first semifinal here on TSN as we focus on the women. And they will be cheering loud for Laurie St. George and her team. It is time to meet the teams. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm Justine Comeau, skip of Team New Brunswick. Our lead is Kira McLaughlin, our second is Brigitte Comeau, our third is Emma LeBlanc, and we curl out of the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton.
Bonjour, Laurie St. George, skip de Équipe Québec. Notre lead, Isabelle Thibouteau, deuxième, Émilie Riley, troisième, Cynthia Saint-Georges, et nous jouons au club de curling L'Avant-sur-le-Lac.
Merci beaucoup. This is the first year since 2004 that no Western teams have made the final three on the women's side. It'll be Team Quebec throwing the red stones, New Brunswick the yellow stones, and Justine Comeau had the choice of both the stones, so she takes yellow and the hammer because she won in group play earlier in the week. So to start things off, it is the Quebec lead, Isabelle Thibodeau.
Lean in, make sure top four.
Coming down.
All you.
No, it's all there.
Line's really good.
Steph Ledrew, you know all about this
Can you clean it?
championship weekend when it comes to the Canadian
only tearing.
juniors. Back in
5-4.
2002, you played in a final, and I should also say congratulations because we're going to see
Good.
you at the Scotties
Yeah.
next week in beautiful Penticton, British Columbia, representing Nova Scotia. So congrats to you. So
Oh, Nova
you know,
Scotia now, hey?
well,
That'll be Ontario, Brian.
Ontario. Sorry, my goodness.
I know, I moved around. It's tough to keep up. But, yeah, calling Ontario home these days. And, you know, I took a couple years off, but it's really exciting to get back there and earn my way back with my awesome team to another Scotties.
So congratulations to you and your team out of Ontario. I'll get it right eventually when I get to BC. I can't even blame jet lag. But these young women on the ice we're featuring here, Quebec and New Brunswick, take me through the emotions that you felt going into a championship weekend leading up to this game, knowing it's a television game, knowing the fans would be in the stands, family and friends, and all that support and all those nerves.
It was a little bit of a different experience for my team because we were very much underdogs. We were ranked very low, and we got really hot throughout the week and ended up making it straight to the final. But these two teams were quite experienced, so I mean, I'm sure that they had it very much in their plans and their goals to make the playoffs this week. So it's not like it's a surprise to them, and they've been preparing all the way through.
And what province was that with your juniors?
That was Newfoundland and Labrador.
How am I supposed to keep
We'll
up
get
with you,
you there.
Stephanie Ledrew? My
That's
goodness.
fine. I'll
All
take
right.
it from here, bud.
I mean, Ontario is not even close to Nova Scotia. I have no excuses at all.
Whoa. Stay clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, Emma, just a bit, just a bit. Yep, yep. Hard, 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 hard. That's fine.
She
That's fine.
just got it out.
Okay, what was that? 9-6.
And we mentioned those Scotties coming up in Penticton, British Columbia. What's really impressive is that Team Gagne is going to the Scotties from Quebec. They played in the junior playdowns. They played against Laurier St. George.
Yeah.
And now to be disappointed to not come through the juniors to come to nationals, no big deal. They're going to the Scotties as a junior team.
Not a bad consolation prize, eh? They probably felt like their season might be over when they lost their junior provincial, but then they ran the table against the likes of, really familiar names out of Quebec, like Marie-France LaRouche, and quite an accomplishment. So I think they're in our pool, actually, at the Scotties, so we won't be taking them lightly.
Full 8. Full 8. Okay, that's good.
So no surprise here with a pretty defensive start for both teams. They're going to settle in for a few minutes and exchange hits.
It's pretty good. He's down. Put it up. Yep, yep.
And that is obviously the sister act, is Bridget Comeau, second stones for sister Justine, who is the skip.
Clean. Yep, just a bit. Yep. Yep. Hard, hard, hard. Right up. Roll it. Sorry. Good. 9-7.
Well, we talked about the keys to the game for New Brunswick being converting with the hammer. This team has the best hammer efficiency by far, scoring multiple points with hammer over 50% of the time, so they need to do that again today. And Justine, the skipper herself, she needs to find her draw weight a little bit early. That has been a struggle for her this week. So I think if she has to settle in, calm her nerves, and make a couple of those big draws early in the game, it could make a huge difference for the rest of the game and the outcome.
Really good, Em. Well,
On the same token with Team Quebec, their second, Emily, has struggled on draws as well. It's actually the only statistical disadvantage that this team has over Team New Brunswick. So if she can bring that up, she'll do great. The team has to also keep the fences up. And I mean that in two ways. Once, they're the best defensive team of the week, very good force efficiency, and they need to keep defenses up for the distractions, being the home team.
Keys to the game brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
you got it.
And what a thrill at 16 years of age to compete in a national championship, Cynthia St. George, the younger sister of Skip Laurie.
Whoa, whoa.
Control it, control it.
Whoa. Hard, 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 hard. Whoa. Good.
Good, Sim.
Go, Em. J'ai souvent marqué sur le tapis.
I like the hit weight that this Quebec team is starting off with, a very controlled, gentle hit weight. We know that arena ice can run very straight with hits. These teams that are throwing, times like 9.5 seconds from hog to hog, you'll see a lot of hits and rolls out that way. So when you keep it down to something like a 10.5, 11, you've got a much better shot at managing those stones on the sweep so that you can stick around. And it looks like both teams are managing that very well right off the hop.
On va laisser une même, Finn. Contrôle.
Hey, 315.
Okay.
Same way, it's fine.
Okay. Whoa. Control.
Control, a bit more.
Close. Oh. Clean. 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 Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah,
Good.
Rules of play for the teams, both men's and women's, in this national championship. 10 ends, 38 minutes, 2 timeouts, and that is thinking time, those 38 minutes, 90-second timeouts. And a little roll to a different path of ice. It hangs on top 12 in a very open opening end in our first semifinal.
You know, I think that that thinking time clock is another reason why teams play defensively in the first end. I mean, a lot of viewers might think that teams are doing this just because maybe they're nervous and they want to keep the degree of difficulty down a little bit so they can settle in. But also, there's not a lot of thinking involved when it comes to just exchanging hits like this. And you can bank a ton of time that is going to come back and be very helpful later in the game when you've got more rocks in play and it's coming down to the wire. You definitely don't want to rush at that point.
This young lady trying to become the first skip out of Quebec on the women's side to win the national juniors, the first since 1999 when Marie-France LaRouche won that women's title in juniors for Quebec.
Normal right there. It's all finished.
Okay.
Just nose. Yeah.
Meantime, Steph, this young lady
The bump is back in the ice.
knows all about
So just,
this
like,
situation in the spotlight.
keep
She's
it clean.
skipping
Yeah, okay.
in her third Canadian juniors in the last
go
4
over it,
years,
but
and you mentioned
you
it
want
off the
nose?
top of the broadcast,
Or
and
do you
being
want just
together
over?
now as a
Okay.
team for 5 years. All that experience will really pay off here for the big moment. That's what Justine was telling us in her pre-competition interview.
You really do become like a well-oiled machine, and that's such an advantage when you can keep 4 players together for so long. You get to know each other, and your systems are they work perfectly inside and out, so there's never any surprises, and that really is a huge advantage. You can just focus on your strategy and your execution.
Anything here?
Good shot.
We were talking with Nova Scotia's coach, Andrew
Did you get the
Atherton,
weight?
earlier today, and
9-6.
Okay.
Caitlin Jones, who
Let's
came
get
from
this team.
Saskatchewan,
9-6.
takes over a
I didn't get
team
that
with
out
not
right.
only
I thought that was
national
good.
gold medal experience, but world championship experience at this level, and that's what he talked about. You have personalities, but you also have to know the releases, the dynamics of the team, and we're going to see Caitlin Jones and Nova Scotia in that gold medal game tomorrow.
Just Norm.
Yeah, for only one season together as a full team, they've certainly put something good together, making it all the way to the final.
Whoa, Norm.
And I'm sure our viewers will remember Mary Fay, who had a fantastic national championship,
Whoa.
winning that gold medal for Nova Scotia.
Hard.
Nice shot.
Just feel it out.
Earlier in the week, back in Draw 6, it was New Brunswick winning 9-5 over Quebec, and as a result, that's why
Just roll up my side.
that young woman right there, Justine Comeau, selected the rock colors. She went with yellow and had has the hammer here in this
Is it still there
first
for sure?
semifinal. Later on this evening on TSN, it'll be the men's semifinal for the juniors. Manitoba taking on British Columbia, and Northern Ontario awaiting the winner of that game on the men's side. Final stone here in one for Justine Comeau, and right out of her hand. A big scrub to hold the line, need to roll this stone out. How active are these stones in that house, and not enough. So an early mistake from Justine Comeau. She'll pick up her single in Quebec with hammer when we return. Welcome back to Shawinigan, Quebec. And for the first time, it will be Laurie St. George throwing the Red Stones with hammer here in two after Justine Comeau missed on the blank attempt. And this is how you warm up before one of the biggest curling matches of your young career. I believe that's Quebec line dancing or something like that. And we said that she was a firecracker off the top of the show. I think we know where she got it from. That's Pops there, Michelle St. George on the right.
Yeah. The apple doesn't fall far, eh?
And then some of the teammates have no desire to be in part of that line dance behind them.
You got to stay loose and you got to laugh, and they're doing a great job so far.
It is a lot of fun for the young athletes, and honestly, one of my favorite events the entire year is always the Canadian Juniors. The passion that these youngsters show in competing for their provinces and territories is fantastic.
Yeah, they don't hold anything back. You see every emotion, and it's so much fun.
We do sit-down interviews at a lot of these events with the Season of Champions, and the one thing I love about the juniors is that raw honesty when you ask them questions about anything, how they're playing, if they're feeling well, if they're confident, what makes them nervous, does the TV stuff throw them off, and their answers are always fantastic, and we always appreciate their time.
Good shot, good shot. Okay.
We mentioned the great job on the women's side, Atlantic Canada and of course Quebec and Eastern Canada. A lot of people have said the same thing, Steph, and you can speak to this, having played in this event and now in the Scotties as well as you've done before. The talent level has really been elevated at this junior level the last decade, I would say.
They're just getting better and better and better. I think the opportunities for junior teams now are more than there ever was. Curling Canada is doing a wonderful job growing junior curlers and providing excellent high-performance training opportunities across the country for all ages, and it's really paying off. I mean, these teams get to play on arena ice more often, and even that makes a huge difference. So the level of play and the shot-making ability of these players is so much better than it ever was. I don't know if my junior finalist team would have a prayer in this field.
Whoa, right off. Good.
Lead stones here underway in the second end, and for Quebec, there was one lineup change, and with Thibodeau throwing the lead stones. Gauthier was throwing the lead stones in the program throughout the week, but when we sit down the young skips and they do their meet the teams and help us out, so you across Canada get to know these athletes as well. It was Isabelle Thibodeau that would be in the lineup not only for this semifinal, but Laurie telling us as well she would play in the final if they went on to win this game.
Roll it. Hard. Okay, good. Move on. Can I call like a technical or something?
And there is Noémie Gauthier, 17 years old, and obviously a thrill to get this experience and take that forward for years to come as she looks on.
Normal. Whoa.
It's got to be pretty tough to sit down when you've been with the team all the way through and through provincials and end up with an injury, and you have to take a back seat because you know your body can't handle it, but it takes a lot of guts.
I'm like all tangled up here.
Stop the time, please.
So they've had a few issues early on, like these young athletes don't have enough to worry about. There was at one point a spot on the ice at the
I don't know how I did
far
this,
hog
but
line, and now an audio issue as we'll get that microphone
it's
fixed
like all
up.
wrapped around my stopwatch. Okay, now you roll it out. What's that? Like in a circle.
At least she knows what province she plays for, right?
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
So there you go. If you've never played with a microphone before, you don't have to deal with all the wiring and
Okay, you're good,
got tangled up in her stopwatch, and that can throw off your groove, so to
Good.
speak. So she's all set now.
Control.
Okay.
So Emily Riley sorts that issue out, settles into the hack. And control weight here, the in-turn hit, as it remains pretty open. He's opening two ends of the Canadian Juniors here in Shawinigan, Quebec.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Go, Em.
Good.
It has been snowy Shawinigan. I couldn't believe how much snow they have in the area here, Steph, and some of the plowing. You've seen 6 to 8 feet of snow standing alongside the roads. I grew up in northern Alberta. I know all about snow, and they've had their share here in Shawinigan.
It felt like being back home for me, too, which is Newfoundland, by the way.
And Labrador.
Yes, not Nova Scotia.
Good.
Hard all the way! Hard! Hard!
Good. Go, Em. Nice save.
It's funny talking to the locals here. Interesting fact around Shawinigan and Quebec in general. They say we saw the skidoos and the sleds around the area, and apparently there's more skidoo trails than there are roads in length in this province. So you could do more skidooing in wintertime than driving on the roads here, and I believe it after seeing all the sleds in the area. A lot of people having a lot of fun.
You can hear them ripping around the hotel.
Okay. Just stay
Skidoo
close.
crossing on the roads. You got to keep an eye out for those signs.
It's all there. All you.
He's at first. He's at first. He's
Got
at
a curl. Whoa. On the line. Got a curl.
Neuf.
It's not moving.
Neuf.
On est on. Back 12. Whoa, 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 Isa. Whoa, Isa.
Back 12.
Whoa, Isa.
Back 9.
Okay,
So we had two ends of hits here, and the thing is, everybody was making their hits. No one was rolling out, so you didn't see very many opportunities to get a feel for draw weight for either team. That was the first one we've seen, and it was, in fact, Emily for Team Quebec, and we mentioned off the top that's one of the keys to the game. We wanted Emily to find her draw weight early in order to give Quebec even more of an edge statistically. But obviously a bit of a struggle to begin with, maybe some nerves, but a little extra adrenaline, a little extra weight brought that all the way through.
Line's tight. Line's really tight. Line's tight. You gotta go for line if you can.
8, 7, 9.
Okay, just here. Just leave it. Just leave it.
Just if you can. Stay close, Bridget.
Okay, it's like
Okay.
8.
Okay, that's fine. Nice shot. Good judge, you guys.
That's good.
14-5.
What did she say? 14.
Nice weight from Emma LeBlanc.
But c'est normal, Sam. Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Still an opportunity for a deuce here, though, if we can get a nice long hit and roll in front of that
Normal.
yellow rock that's just hanging out just outside the back of the rings.
Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Whoa!
Cynthia St. George, there's the hit and the roll. And they move it across the ice towards that Yellowstone. Different path.
It's like a Reno.
They're grouped together now, so a hit and stick here by New Brunswick would leave a slightly easier hit and roll for Team Quebec.
Yeah! Whoa! Yeah, Kira, you gotta go. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not. Yeah.
You got to be a bit more over there, okay? Okay.
Just misses that catcher.
Sorry.
What did you get?
9-1.
Sorry, I got that out right.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure it's still in.
Threw it a little bit too heavy. We just heard a 9-1, which is quite a
Did I
bit more than
slide?
the control weight
Did I
that they've
slide
been
close?
trying to
Yeah,
throw.
so close. Yeah.
So it just ran a little straighter and rolled out, but that opens the door again for Quebec to make the freeze here, or even a draw just T-line in front of that yellow rock, generate a jam, and maybe get 2 points that way.
Where is it? Top 12-3. Hard! Hard then! Hard! Hard! Hard is that! Hard is that! Hard! Gotta be in! Gotta be in! Come on! Wow! Wow!
the crowd getting behind these sweepers. It is in. It hangs on. A touch blue pink.
Nice sweep. Oh, here's the time. It's easy, Lisa.
Down to skip stones here in the second end.
It's just as fast going this way.
Ça glide beaucoup, ça se peut-tu?
Yeah.
Ça, c'était combien?
Okay.
C'était combien?
I missed it, but he's got 95.
Oh, yeah.
So we know Nova Scotia
And the draws at like
is into the final. Nova Scotia's last title here on the women's side of juniors. Mary Fay was skipping. We told that story back in 2016. And two of her teammates are still on that team, and Kristen Clark and Carly Burgess. And for New Brunswick, it was Andrea Kelly back in 2005, the last time New Brunswick won. And that's what Justine Comeau was trying to accomplish. And for Quebec, 1999, Marie-France LaRouche. And an unforced error there, and that allows Quebec now to split the rings, and a really good opportunity to score here in two.
That's okay. That was really down. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Just quiet wait, Steph?
Yeah, I just went the other way on this one. She said she threw it really down. I believe they were calling that control weight. Threw about an 11-second hog to hog, and as we know, arena ice is very touchy, very sensitive when it comes to how much weight you're throwing. If you throw it a little bit too hard, it's going to run much straighter than you thought. Not quite hard enough, and it's going to curl quite a bit more than you thought. So unforced error there opens the door for Quebec.
So a great opportunity now here in two for Laurie St. George. In-turn draw, split the rings with hammer here in the second. Statistically, did anything stand out to you this week, Steph LeDrew, when you look at both these teams, whether it's percentages, stealing, anything really stand out?
Well, Team Quebec has the best defensive ability, the best force efficiency all week. They're very good at keeping their opponents from scoring more than 1 point with hammer. They're really good at forcing them to one. And on the total flip side of that, Team New Brunswick has the best hammer efficiency. They're very, very good at scoring 2 points or more with hammer. So these teams are a really interesting balance, and I think whichever one of them does that particular thing better is going to come out just on top.
I'm guessing we're rolling in because she wants to be shot. So normal roll over as far as you can. Sorry about mine. You were just down, right? And a little tight. Okay. We didn't have enough ice though. Yeah. You don't like hitting this one, so we're shot? We'll roll in with this. Okay. This one's a bit higher, so we have a bit more room to roll. Yeah, that makes sense.
So a nice honest conversation there, just taking ownership of that miss.
9. Weight's better. 9. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 9. Whoa, right off.
Justine Comeau, who also skipped at the 2015 Canada Winter Games. Her final stone here in two, not a brush to it.
That's fine. That's okay.
And it is not shot stone, so an open draw for two for Team Quebec.
Got a draw? Draw. Good shot.
Sorry, that one just didn't move.
Same path?
Yeah.
I got 8, 9.
On connaît la même ligne.
Sure.
Now I see you had the stopwatch out, Steph, for her first draw. What did you see?
Yeah, I like
it is pretty quick ice. I didn't quite get the exact number, but it looks like it's running around 15 seconds hog to hog, which is very fast. And this will be, she's taking, well, a little more ice this time, so not exactly the same path, but certainly it's moving quick to the wings. And she could throw the exact same draw a second time and score 2 points, so she'll be looking for a very similar throw.
OK. Faut qu'on soit full 12. OK.
An opportunity after that miss from Justine Comeau, a chance to put 2 on the board here in the second and final stone for Laurie St. George.
Hard, you got it.
And all the fans in Arena and Grand Mare urging on the front end, and they are just fine, and the crowd will let you know. Great hometown support in La Belle Province for this Quebec team. They lead 2-1. Australian Open coverage continues tonight with round of 16 action. You can watch it at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on TSN 5. And we mentioned those sleds in the Shawinigan area A lot of snow, a lot of sleds, a lot of fun. And a lot of trails. Hundreds of kilometers. Great way to explore La Belle Province. As we welcome you back to our opening day coverage, championship weekend here on TSN, the New Holland Canadian Juniors. And it was the 20-year-old skip from Quebec, Laurie St. George, taking advantage of a miss, so she draws for two, the first pair on the board, and a 2-1 lead for Quebec in this women's semifinal. It is New Brunswick throwing the Yellowstones with hammer here in 3.
Had a couple center guards out front already. Team Quebec tried to play a little defensively and go top 4 on their first one, but actually came up quite short and a little bit to the corner. So that was an advantage New Brunswick to begin with, because they want to start getting aggressive now too.
Line's good. Même quoi? Check. Check. Ça a l'air d'être plus vite, ça. All you.
Now we got.
Yep, line.
Ligne est belle.
Oh, line's good. Whoa. Sim first. Hard, Sim.
Hard.
Switch.
Hard.
Hard.
Finish.
On est top 4.
Hard.
You can see as the rock comes into the house there, the skipper jumps in to help finish it, help it curl at the end of its path, and it really does finish over there beautifully. So you're going to be able to bury rocks around guards, no problem. That one was running quite a bit wide for most of the sheet, so I don't know if that was a thrower error or maybe you need to tighten up the ice a little bit, but certainly this is great ice for offensive play and burying around guards.
If she was freezing, she was fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
New Brunswick did have the momentum coming into the semifinal. Their only losses this week were to Manitoba and Nova Scotia, as Justine Comeau started the event with a 2-2 record. Then, as mentioned off the top of the broadcast, rattling off 6 consecutive wins. And young lady finding herself in the semifinal against Quebec.
Okay, sure, let's come around. Ouais, j'aime bien en arrière. Au pire, on les garde. Ouais. Yeah. Okay. Top 12?
No.
Oh, freeze, sorry.
Okay.
Ouais, c'est bon, l'eau. J'aime ça.
Okay.
Au pire, t'es garde.
Okay.
So freeze. So 4.
And Laurie's team was trying to convince her to throw a guard there for a minute. They have one in a really good place, but they do also have a 2-point lead. And as we just mentioned, this ice is great for come-arounds, and should they throw up the guard, Team New Brunswick can easily come around and freeze, or tap back their own indeed. So electing to be a little more defensive here, but also put some pressure on by sinking another one around these center guards.
It's curling now.
8-9. Back 4.
Whoa.
Top.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa. Gotta curl, 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 curl.
Little tap on that red stone. It is Quebec line 2 without hammer here in the third.
1-9.
You can get it on the top. Drill
A
it
bit
to here.
Normal. Okay. Hit it like there. Okay.
And they're going to try and get the double over the top here, I think, and at least get that top 4-foot red one to scoot out to the side of the rings.
You like this better than running their own yellow back stuff?
The run is a good option too, because then you can clear away the guards a little bit and kind of keep your blank in play. You're already chasing, right? So if you try this run back and you get a couple of them at least out of the scoring area, you also open up the front, and you can, get a blank out of this and just keep going, keep your hammer in the even ends.
So one red stone goes, but Quebec is now totally buried.
Okay, that's okay.
Shot stone, top 4.
Just hitting it a little too thick there. There was enough separation that if you hit it a wee bit thinner, that red rock should be exposed out the side, but a good sweep to at least kick it off the side of the button.
Plan B, c'est garde. Okay. Okay, so 4. Yeah. Did you give me more?
J'aime cette glace-là.
Okay.
And it will spill on that yellow stone and might move that yellow in to be a counter. But now it looks like the run back is on.
Sorry. Huh? Same. I like 10.
So the stats for the week are ringing true for Team Quebec and Emily Riley. She has been struggling on her draws, and we've already seen 2 missed draws this game. A throw through last end and came up a little late on that one.
Right off.
10-5.
Yup.
10-5.
Hard.
10-5.
Whoa.
Bridget Comeau, she'll drive it right by everything. You heard her say, I might have dumped it a bit. What does she mean, Steph?
She's throwing the intern, and what that means is she steered it towards the broom in the direction of the curl. So right here, when she makes that turn, rather than extending straight towards the broom itself, she's turning it towards the direction she wants the rock to go in eventually. But that gets the curl started too early. And the sweepers just can't hold it when you do that.
7. Okay, you got it.
Wall line.
Deux.
Wall line, c'est large.
Wait, it's good. 2.
Okay, clean it. Close, Isa.
We're like 1.5.
So Bridget throwing those second stones for her sister Justine, and
Hard, Isa.
the third is Cynthia St. George throwing the third stones for skip Laurie St. George. So a family affair here going head to head. And not the first time we've seen siblings work together to try win a national championship. The Horgan brothers, of course, have made the final on the men's side for Northern Ontario. The defending champs, the Tardy brothers, are out of BC, and for them, they'll take on their cousin, Jacques Gauthier, when Manitoba and BC square off this evening in our second semifinal, the men's semifinal right here at TSN.
New Brunswick on cleanup here. Got to make at least a double peel, roll their shooter off.
I touched it. It might have been spilling over to like here. I just touched it a little bit with my
Okay,
foot.
sure.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, so.
Okay.
Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good.
This is really missing on the wrong side. You can hit that yellow guard anywhere on the high side, and because of the overlap with the reds, you're going to kick it over to the other red and really open up both sides of the sheet. And a little misstep by Justine there. Clips the red rock as it's coming into the house. She figures it would have gone another foot or so, and Laurie agrees, so they've just agreed on where it probably would have ended up and repositioned.
Hypothetically, if they wouldn't agree, and that rarely would happen, we almost never see that. It's such great sportsmanship on the men's and women's side, but if they didn't, does an official come in and have to decide that?
Yeah, an official will come in. They have somebody tracking the rocks and their placement at all times, so you will have an official step in, make the call, position the rock where they believe it would have ended up in the most fair position. But you're right, these teams are just so, curling is such a great sport for sportsmanship. Nobody's cheating, nobody's trying to do this sort of thing on purpose, and they just want to play a fair game and let the best team win. So you can see there they have a funky little game, a little magnetic board. Looks like you're just having fun there, but yeah, they track the placement of every single rock, every single shot, so that should something like that happen or a stationary stone is moved, you can consult that official. And they'll be able to tell you exactly where it should be, whether it's a quarter in the 8 foot or all the way into the 12.
Are those rocks edible? Because they may not last. You'd be in trouble down there. Final stone for Emma LeBlanc here in third. And that stone looks to have settled for second shot rock.
You'll probably see Team Quebec ignore that right now, though. They have a rock in such a good position, and an entire turn, that entire in-turn side of the sheet is completely blocked off for Team New Brunswick to use with a hammer. So
just stagger them.
Mais j'aimerais ça être shot sur elle, par exemple.
Yeah. Okay. Just tell them like bite or 8.
Here.
Yeah, you got it.
OK. On peut quand même la draguer, bien la draguer. Fait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lori was so proud to be representing Quebec in her home province here in Shawinigan. You could just see in her sit-down interview the pride that she had in wearing those blue and white colors. And we ask all the young skips about, you know, their thoughts of maybe someday trading her colors, for example, for that Canadian color. And you could just see the emotion in her face and the excitement to have this moment and this opportunity here in the semifinal.
Oh, yeah, and they all feel it, but Lori is she's very animated, so it's really cool. She wears her emotions on her sleeve, and you know what she's thinking at all times.
We're all there, I think.
Line's good. Looks
Line,
ahead.
close line. Yep, line.
Line's good.
Line's good.
T-line? Yeah. Do we freeze it?
Where is it?
On est déjà là.
On est free. Yep, gotta go.
Isa!
Gotta freeze it.
Freeze.
C'est Isa first.
Okay, then.
Isa!
Isa. Harder.
Whoa.
And that slides in, fully buried, top 4. It is Quebec line 2 without Hammer here in the third.
This really takes quite a bit of curl at the end, actually, and really, I think it glides a bit further than the sweepers expected. They finished it, as you can see, with the high side sweeper taking it, but the original call, I believe, was just a sort of Christmas tree effect, though, so bring it in for second shot, maybe touching top 8, but partially guarding the shot stone in the forefoot as well. So now that stone is available to Team New Brunswick should they need to get it shot stone, but they also have a double peel available here, too, so I think clearing the front is the idea to give Justine the best chance possible at scoring something at the end of this end.
She's just ready.
So trouble brewing here for New Brunswick. Justine Comeau trying to open up the front. Bangs the red, runs it back. And it won't spill enough that it still is Quebec. Lying the 2.
That red one rolled to a bad spot. What? The red one rolled.
So the angles worked out a little bit here, catching that red one off the side of the button.
Yeah, that's okay.
But you heard a New Brunswick player say that the red one rolled to a bad spot. And what they're actually talking about is that red guard that punched over and took away perhaps the angle for the yellow run back later in the end that you see on the left side of the screen there.
I think half and half.
Sure.
Well,
That's
so
perfect.
far, the sister act for Quebec has been fantastic. Cynthia and Lori St. George curling at 100% so far.
Je pense qu'il y a un morceau dans mon gars qui est en plus.
It's a bug.
OK, juste garde. Faut qu'on soit... faut qu'on montre... pas ce côté-là, faut qu'on montre ça. I like more! OK. Quasiment 4,20. Ouais, 4,15.
Twenty-year-old Louise St. George. Her final stone here in 3.
Line's good. Top 12.
Looking for the steal in this women's semifinal.
Line's good.
No.
Top 12, quasiment top 8.
On est où? Top
Non,
8.
ça ralentit. On est top 8.
Isa, go! Isa, go! Now, hard! Hard!
Looking for that big finish, and they drag it in there. And it is Quebec line 3 with 1 stone to come from Justine Comeau.
Bon plan B, nice, good. Nice call.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave the triple, because if you were too much that way, they had a triple, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, there's a freaking ladybug on the ice. Like, it was right in your draw path. I went to pick it up. I thought it was dirt, and I was like, oh my God, that's a bug. I'm not touching that. So I just pushed it to the side.
All the problems you have to deal with when
man.
trying to win a national championship.
Yeah, nothing but distractions.
I thought those were lucky, aren't they, ladybugs?
They are,
Well,
yeah. Someone should tell her that. There it is, a little chilly down there. She didn't want to touch it, she said. Just swept it away with her broom.
That ladybug snowmobile took off without her.
Wait's close, might be a bit up. Hold on.
So with Quebec, lying 3. Final stone here for Justine Comeau. She needs a great shot to get out of some trouble.
Wait's up. Weight's up. Weight's up.
And still on that front guard, has to get by that. It ticks and wrecks, and what a turn of events. A steal of 3 for Team Quebec in this women's semifinal. And what a start in her home province for Laurie St. George. Let's flash back. 2012, Napanee, Ontario. And Shannon Burchard in Manitoba facing Alberta's Jocelyn Peterman. 4th end, trailing by 1 and facing 1. Peterman with last rock. What can she do? Well, she can hit and she can roll and she can score 4. They would lead the rest of the game. 12-6, Alberta wins the championship. Peterman, Brittany Tran, Rebecca Conchu, and Christine Anderson, your 2012 Canadian Junior champions. And since 2011, it's been a very nice run for Team Alberta. Kristen Streifel, the defending champ, she won in 2017. Mary Fay, Nova Scotia, 2 of her teammates from that year are back, and they're in the final tomorrow. So some impressive names there. And Jocelyn Peterman, we will see at the Scotties in that wild card game, playing with Chelsea Carey. And Shannon Burchard picked up by Jennifer Jones. Caitlin Law is obviously going to the Olympics and mixed doubles with John Morris. So a lot of great junior names there we just mentioned, not only outstanding at this championship, but then going on to big time careers in hurling. Back to our feature matchup in this women's semifinal in Shawinigan, Quebec. And the hometown province looking very strong. A steal of 3 in the 3rd from Laurie St. George. Has them leading now 5-1 over Team New Brunswick and Justine Comeau. So for New Brunswick throwing the Yellowstones, really need to rebound here with hammer and 4.
Easy. We're back 4. Easy. Whoa.
Back 8.
Back 8.
Back 8. Back 8, back 12.
Get it out.
And I guess if you're the coach, Tim Comeau, and you have a chance maybe to talk to these young ladies. 10-end game, rolling the 4th end down by 4, but I guess lots of time, Steph.
Tons of game left. Yeah, these 10-end games are a grind, and I can tell you from experience that a 4-point lead can be absolutely terrifying to try and defend when you've got so much time left. All it takes is one miss here or there when Team New Brunswick has hammer, or a timely miss on your last rock. If New Brunswick has put together a good end, you can give up a couple of steals, you can give up a couple of deuces, and it can be all tied up again in a hurry. So it's going to take a lot of focus on both sides here. Team New Brunswick has to stay up, be confident, and remember they can grind away. Get 2, give them 1, get 2, give them 1.
We saw Tim's face here. Have you ever looked over during your playing time and you see your coach with the face like that? Has that happened to you a few times?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of faces. My mom was my coach once, so yeah, I know what she's thinking when I see whatever face she's making.
And basically a nose hit there for Emily Riley.
So that's the kind of miss that New Brunswick is going to be looking for out of Quebec. She's got 2 corner guards. One's very high, so she's already looking at putting a second corner guard on that same side. The high guard on curly ice like this really is not much of a guard at all, because you can get around it even with like a control weight.
So the out-turn draw from Bridget Comeau.
Weight looks good. Weight looks good. Hard finish. 2. Line's good.
Okay, line's not bad. Yep, hard finish, hard finish. Yep, really hard finish.
This young Comeau team actually made the tiebreaker in the Scotties Provincials in New Brunswick. We talked about the junior curlers at this level and obviously competing on the women's stage as well and gaining all that valuable experience that they could take with them.
You really do get better when you play high caliber teams, and the divide between juniors and women's, it's not as big as it used to be. Certainly the juniors are really playing with the big girls, I guess you can say these days. But when you play teams of high caliber, as long as you keep yourself up and you're okay with losing on occasion and you learn from those losses, it really makes you better as a player and as a team.
Okay, Em.
And a few misses here, opening the door for New Brunswick here in 4.
So you can see them trying to help that curl, and they were actually trying to peel the top one, I believe, but it was so wide they thought they could get the back one and still miss that. So just a missed throw by Emily. And the door's open for New Brunswick. They can get a deuce back here, no problem.
7-8.
Well then, yep, hard line, yep. 6. Yep, hard line, you got it. 6. Hard. Hard line. Hard. Hard, you got it. Hard, right up. Hard. Okay, roll it off. What's going on? It just came down really hard. 15-8. Okay.
Excusez-moi ça.
Ouais.
Je pense rendu là, ça sert plus à rien, là.
Okay.
Okay.
Quel poids? Control?
Ouais.
Okay, you got it.
New Brunswick certainly had the corner guards here to play with here in 4 and able to take advantage of those opportunities. And now the hit game on here for Quebec.
That is the right way to miss, though, if you're New Brunswick. The last thing you want to do is be heavy there, go through the rings. I mean, the more guards right now, the better for New Brunswick. Quebec doesn't want to see any guards, so in one sense, it was a pro side miss.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Great
Sid.
sweep. Je pense qu'il y a une run.
So we'll see if Emma LeBlanc can bury one in there, the 19-year-old from the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton.
7, 8, 6. Stay close, Brigitte. 7, 8. You're gonna have to fit. Yep, even if it's back. Yep, you gotta bury it. 9. Hard. Really hard finish. Hard. Right up. Go, hard.
Maybe partially buried, maybe half a stone.
Not quite shot rock, but not something that matters to Team New Brunswick right now. They just need to get some rocks behind corner guards. Can come into play later, and they'll eventually play at the shot stone.
That's good, Sid. Okay, chest it here because it'll move. Okay.
Looks like Cynthia maybe got this one going out of her hand by the first guard, but there's another one coming up. And there's the audible call.
Freeze on it.
So a nice job by the skipper, Lori, to call that on the fly.
And where the shooter ends up is actually not a very bad spot at all for Team Quebec. It rolls over dead frozen, and the only way to get rid of 2 of those rocks is to blast. You can't save your shooter, so good result.
What did she say?
She said them all.
Okay.
With the drag on that one red stone behind the one near her broom, would the drag effect maybe get 2 of those going?
It could get 2 of them out, but I think you have to hit on the center line side pretty thin. And they may be playing to just nose this and stay frozen right now.
And it will jam on the back. Rolls over. It is New Brunswick shot stone.
That's pretty good.
With hammer here in 4. Skip stone still to come.
And the shooter just rolls a tiny bit too far here. If this stops one rock width sooner, they may be second or certainly third shot and guarding the shot stone. Rory will have another chance at it.
J'aime bomb. Okay.
moi, j'étais backline plus, mettons. Yeah, I see half of it.
Okay, you got it.
We've seen a couple of rocks here run really straight with some weight, but then we also saw them take off a little bit with some lighter weight, with hack weight. So maybe that's an overcorrect due to the fact that it is really straight in this spot. So we'll see what sort of release Lori gives us and how the rock reacts.
Yep, bump twist. Whoa! Yeah, whoa! Yeah, whoa! He's up!
First stone here in 4 for Lori St. George. By that guard, no problem. Right on the nose, lovely. The Quebec flag proudly waved in the arena, and if you look closely, you'll see the Quebec colors in her hair as well. There you go.
Okay, but with just a bit of extra weight there, like it held way better than Sims did. I feel like I didn't watch Sims, but yeah.
So there's that discussion. With throwing it a little bit harder with something like hack to board weight, it's going to hold a little better and you can really manage the curl. But if you throw it a little softer and a little less weight, it really dives there.
Like bumping it isn't bad, so. Okay.
We asked Justine in her sit-down interview if she remembered the last women's team to win New Brunswick, and she knew it was Andrea Kelly in 2005, so something she's obviously thought about. And this young lady actually won a silver at the first ever Canadian Under-18 Championship. That was in her home province in Moncton in 2017.
You gotta go, 10. Really hard. Roll it off, a little bit. That's okay.
And it does roll in for a shot stone, but obviously wide open for Team Quebec.
What did you get for a split? I didn't think I was that far off. Oh, shoot. Okay. I forgot to ask, but what did you get for a split on my last draw last time?
The last team to win in her home province, that was Andrea Kelly back in 2005 for New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure qu'on jump pas, mais it's pretty straight.
That was in Fredericton.
Okay, control. I like same weight. It's pretty straight.
Sure.
Also in Fredericton as well. Pretty cool event. The Everest curling was there, and Justine was there. She said, I tried to get a seat as close as I could to watch all the action and all the star curlers there, and she really enjoyed that experience watching that Everest curling challenge in her home city.
You're gonna have to go. He's up! Really hard.
Whoa, Sim!
Final stone for Lori St. George in 4.
Roll it!
Hits it. They'll roll it over. And it is Quebec lying 3, so a big draw to come now. It'll be a game-saver draw from Justine Comeau. You know who she kind of reminds me of a little bit? Heather Netowin.
Oh yeah, the arms out, the jump up. Yeah, very animated for sure.
The ice, we didn't really throw them inside.
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
Really nice shot. Thanks.
Justine's got to take a couple of breaths for this one. She hasn't had any success on her draws yet this game, and this is going to be huge.
You do that yourself. Jeez. Still hair there. So much dirt on the ice. Oh my God. I swear to God. Is there something under it, or?
You know, there was a lot of traffic on the ice just before the semifinal as all the teams and their coaches were
My rocks feel like that every time too.
marched out for a group photo.
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of great memories made and new friendships made, and you could speak to that, Steph, in meeting competitors from across our great country. So the debris is moved off. She resets, and a big shot. Final stone here in 4. And
Really up.
Justine Comeau needs a good one.
9, 10. It's coming down a bit. Line's really good.
A big draw against 3.
All you, you got it.
Hard!
Can't hurt it, you got it.
Hard!
Hard, you got it.
Hard!
Weight is close, trying to hold the line. A final few licks, and no problem as Justine Comeau, skipping in her 3rd Canadian Juniors in the last 4 years for New Brunswick. She's in tough, down by 3 after 4. Welcome back to Shawinigan, Quebec, and it was a big-time shot. This young lady, she needed a draw, and the last thing you need is a bunch of debris on the ice, so Justine Comeau had to reset. And eventually, that was the situation Steph LeDrew drawing against 3 with her final rock.
Yeah, and just after coming off missing a draw against 3 and giving up a huge steal, it was really important for her to get her focus back and make this one to keep this game within reach.
Nice judgment, and no problem. So some confidence now for this young skip out of Fredericton. And the key shot's brought to you by Cashmere. Nothing feels like Cashmere. So if you look back, and New Brunswick, if they find a way to battle back in this semifinal, that certainly could be a TSN turning point. So 5-2, Quebec now leads here in 5. And throwing the red stones, it is Laurie St. George with the hammer.
Whoa. Normal. Whoa.
17-year-old Kira McLaughlin throwing lead stones for Team New Brunswick out of the Capital Winter Club.
I got 9-7.
Yeah, exactement.
Isa, vas-y normal.
Okay. Je vais essayer. You got it. That's good. She got 9.
This end did not start according to plan for Team New Brunswick. Trying to get a couple of guards up to generate a steal, and the very first guard was hogged by Kira McLaughlin. So Team Quebec draws to the wings, and now New Brunswick's decided, all right, we're going to let this one go and just hit away and keep a hammer for the even ends after the 5th end break.
Normal. Whoa, right off. Normal down. Emma, yup. 10. Yup, really hard. 10. Really hard. Really hard. 9-7. Just slid really wide.
Okay.
Got it. No problem.
Okay. Let's go, Em. Still 4. Yep.
So Team Quebec getting another opportunity to nail down that draw weight to the wings in both directions. And maybe Emily can build a little confidence here and make one of these draws. She's struggled so far this game on her draw weight.
Easy. Can we clean it?
Only fall.
Okay,
Back
easy. Never. Off. Faut qu'on reste.
Ouais, on reste. Oh, ça a pas quelque chose.
It's picked, Em.
Oh, that's good. Got picked, eh?
Yeah.
Was that good weight? 9-6.
9-7.
Normal.
Now that one ended up in a good spot, but it sounded like the whole way down they thought it was back 12 pretty heavy, and they're indicating that it might have picked just before the house and actually slowed it down and put it in a good spot. So
Clean.
either way, it's made.
Hard all the way. Right up. Hard all the way. Hard repeat. Hard. 11.
And another miss by New Brunswick, and the door opening now for Team Quebec with hammer. So it's all about winning that national championship, and all time it is Saskatchewan leading the way with 11. Alberta victorious last year on the women's side. You see Quebec that one title, Marie-France LaRouche, back in 1999, and that is what this young skip, Laurie St. George, is striving for, having a lead in the semifinal game, and the winners here will represent Canada at the 2018 World Junior Curling Championship in March, and they will be in Aberdeen, Scotland. And I've had the pleasure of going to Scotland the last 2 years to not only golf, I've also curled over there.
Really?
At the Fortifer Curling Club.
No kidding.
Became a maid curler.
Oh, you're living the dream.
And those young men and women that will represent Canada will have a fantastic time in Scotland. It is just brilliant over there, and just world-class people as well.
Be pretty special to go play a world championship in the birthplace of curling too.
I also played Carnoustie a few times. We won't mention who won that. the golf course one.
Firm. Kira. Yeah, really hard. Really hard. Anything for it. You gotta go. You gotta roll it. Hard. Okay. What did you get? 9-4. Just got it out a bit.
Sam. Let's go, Sim. Take your time. You got it.
Whoa.
Control down. Control down.
Whoa. He's up.
You gotta go hard.
Hard is up.
Really gotta go.
Hard.
Really hard. Really hard. Really hard. Really hard.
Hard for feet. Hard.
Go.
And just enough to move that Yellowstone out.
It rolls out though, so the blank is
Hard. Really hard. Really hard. Really hard.
Hard for feet.
back in play rather than a deuce.
Okay, Sim.
The game was on there. They had a really good opportunity to keep those rings split and pretty much sitting two as long as they could keep them even and prevent a double and really blow the game open.
More rotation than I expected.
Got it.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
You got it. For it.
Yep. Line's good, all you.
It's heavy.
Check. All you. Gotta be in.
Yep, hard.
Hard, gotta be in. Okay. Just clean it, just clean it.
Great fan support of the Arena Grand Mare.
Je vais aller de l'autre bord.
I feel like coming
back. Je vais aller de l'autre bord. Okay. Okay. Normal lap. Nine. Whoa.
Clean, yep.
Yup. Hard. Clean. Whoa. Whoa, right off. Roll it, Bridget.
Hard roll.
Really hard roll. Yeah.
All the way over.
And Justine will roll it to touch part of the button.
Good shot. Good sweep. Good shot.
Lori's already waiting in the hack, just banking a little time here, knowing that they're going to end up playing out for the blank. So
Your final in 2002, Steph, were you directly to the final or did you play in the semi?
straight to the final.
Straight to the final.
Yeah.
So what did you do for this game? Did you watch it? Did you hang out in the hotel room?
Well, Brian, it was a couple years ago now.
Come on, Steph.
Yeah, we did stick around and watch some of the semifinal, but it's such a long week that you have to put your feet up at some point. So we didn't want to spend all day at the rink. We watched a little bit, tried to see what the ice was doing, and then just sort of take it easy, put our feet up, relax, and go out and play our game.
Whoa, he's on.
On the nose.
Nice throw.
Normal. Okay. Nose or rolling with hair? Okay. These are so much stuff on the ice. Just clean it out of my hand. Just roll right to center or stick.
So this young lady had to make a big draw with her final stone in 4 here in 5.
Hard.
Playing the intern hit.
Clean, hard. Normal, clean. Whoa. Clean, Bishop,
And the shooter should stick around, and it will.
Sorry.
Back 12,
Okay.
so a different path now.
Sorry. It's okay.
We'll face Laurie St. George with her final stone, playing the blank here in 5, and great way to wrap up a pretty successful first 5 if she can retain that hammer and lead by 3 at the break.
Yes!
Final stone, Laurie St. George here in Shawinigan, Quebec.
Yep. Well, just goes it, just goes it.
And she will hit it on the nose. So she picks up the single. Unable to take that hammer into 6. But she does have a commanding lead, up by 4 after 5.
The 2018 New Holland Canadian Juniors, brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Welcome back to Shawinigan. And what a start for Quebec, a 6-2 advantage. Laurie St. George looking very strong in this semifinal, and she's with our Steph Ledger.
Laurie, great game so far. Every team has a game plan throughout the week, but sometimes that changes based on conditions or the situation. What was your team's game plan coming today?
It's to play a clean game. I think the execution is the key of every team. We're just taking it easy, having fun, and just play a game, making great shot.
Now, your draws this week have not been your greatest shot, but so far today your draws have been perfect. How much confidence does that give you?
I have a lot of confidence in my draw. Well, I think I'm better with a hit game, but I have my draw weight today, so I think nothing can stop me.
That's great. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you. Thanks.
Her numbers look fantastic. It's time for After 5. It's brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. Obviously, it is Quebec leading 6-2, but look at the 3 stolen points and draw percentage. I don't think the skip needs to worry when she talks about her team right now. 90% when it comes to draws. New Brunswick in that department at 69%. That big steal of 3 in the third end, that stands out. And it's on Justine Comeau and Team New Brunswick to try and battle back. Second half coming up.
The 2018 New Holland Canadian Juniors, brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud to support the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Welcome back to the Canadian Juniors and Shawinigan, Quebec, and inside Arena Grand Mare, a lot of young men and women and coaches have to get sorted out for the big team picture. 28 teams competing from across our great country. It is the biggest event that Curling Canada puts on all year long. And of course, 6 teams remain total on the men's and women's side when it comes to winning a medal, including these 2. Tyler Tardy, British Columbia, the defending champ. He will take on JT Ryan, who lost out in that tiebreaker last year. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on TSN 1 and 3. And both those men's teams had to come through tiebreakers this time around. BC beating Alberta and Manitoba beating Ontario. So that's later on tonight on TSN, the men's semifinal. In the meantime, we are through 5 in our first women's semifinal, first game of the day here on TSN. The winner of this game will go on to the gold medal game and face Nova Scotia for gold tomorrow. And right now it is Quebec, a 4-point advantage, leading 6-2. Good opportunity there for Laurie St. George to blank. She did hit and stick though in 5, takes that single point, leads by 4. So here in 6 are in the Yellowstones. It is New Brunswick and Justine Comeau with hammer.
Got one nice tight corner guard to begin with. Going to put another one up now, and that Quebec stone slips to back 4. Not the perfect spot when you're trying to defend. So the door's open for New Brunswick to get a couple back here and close the gap a bit.
Yep, hard guys, you got it. Hard finish. Really hard finish. Really hard finish. Yep. Hard finish. Hard. 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 100% hard. Hard. Really hard. Go, 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 go. It's good. 17-5.
It's just high enough. There is a double peel available. They'll be happy with getting rid of just one, but the double peel is there.
Emily Riley trying to pick up her numbers.
Hard full nose. Hard full nose.
And she'll bang it on the nose and drive it by that red stone back 4. So not her sharpest game so far. And you know that she feels bad about it. Trying to bring her best for the semifinal.
Well, and I think both of the teams have been fooled in that particular path. We saw it a couple ends ago where both teams missed very wide on peels there. So they thought it was running really straight, but then they missed again. Tight, maybe overcorrecting, throwing too little weight or getting it going a little bit to try and combat that run. But either way, neither team quite has a handle on that spot.
Lots of room. 6, 7. Looks 8, 9. Needs to curl, looks up. 10. Really got to curl.
8 or 9. That is the zones on the ice, and that would be very deep.
14, 6. Okay.
And that slides right through.
I like this one. Hey. What? On peut tu rouler, Em? Let's go, Em. Let's go, Em. Come out.
That's really an unfortunate miss and the wrong way to miss when you're a team that's trailing by 4. You can't do anything with a rock that slips through the rings or is even deep in the rings. Yeah, it's buried, but that would have been better as a high guard. You can do more with it when you're trying to generate some offense.
And this time makes it go away. They're hoping to roll behind their own corner guard, just above that New Holland sign on the right side of your screen.
Hard line. Hard, you got it. Really hard, guys. Hard, right to here. Hard, Emma, you got it. Hard. Okay, just leave it.
Hard for line and for weight just to bring it over the hog line, and they'll get it there, but it's a little wider maybe than what they wanted.
Let's go, Sim.
Probably just a bit of a soft throw, which basically means it's not a very positive release. You sort of just let go of the rock, maybe steer it towards the berm a little bit, and you don't give it any extension, so it'll slow down in a hurry and it'll curl in a hurry.
And Laurie calling the brushers right out of Cynthia's hands.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, shit. I don't think you can say that on TV.
Okay.
Okay, Sim.
So they actually rolled to a better corner guard for New Brunswick to use. It's like the red guard that just won't go away when you try and peel your own and you still stick around.
Could have noticed it and got the back one.
Non, non, c'est sûr qu'on fait.
Okay.
So these are the opportunities that New Brunswick really has to capitalize on. You can't take your foot off the gas here. You have to really push and push and push. And when you have these misses from the other team, that's the only opportunity you'll have to make sure you generate a multiple point end. You have a beautiful corner guard to use here.
Okay.
And that will advance that Redstone top 12. And that look says it all.
Yeah,
I just don't want to jam.
Why?
Ça jam.
Even if we jam, it's going to be back to you. We get hit after.
Ou bien au-dessus de la nôtre. I don't know. J'aimerais mieux l'ôter, je pense.
I think I still like peel.
This one?
Yeah, just take it this way, no?
OK. T'aimes pas mieux l'autre bord?
Yeah, I was thinking the other way.
Non, j'aime mieux ça. Au pire, t'es over the top, puis tu restes nose.
Okay, that's true.
OK.
Okay,
So
so
listen.
that's him.
Concern is that there is a potential jam whichever way you decide to peel, on the in-turn side or the out-turn side. I've elected to go this way because they can go across the face of the red stone that's in the top of the house, and even if they dead jam it, it will not be in the rings.
Really hard.
Hard! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Beauty!
Atta girl.
Nice throw from Cynthia St. George, makes that go away. And just 16 years of age, and what a performance so far in the semifinal.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Beauty!
She couldn't have hit this in a more perfect spot to save that rock that's over in the 12-foot and sit two. That means that the force is still on. If you don't have that sort of insurance rock over there, there is still an opportunity really for a blank for New Brunswick at some point. And I really do want to, but if they end up with a blank, that's certainly better than being forced to one, which is what it's looking like here right now.
Got to scrub it to get it by that red stone. It'll wick off. It is second shot, but wide open for Quebec.
15-8. What happened on my first one?
Okay, got it.
I would have swept it. I thought you were a little bit on the tight side, and you know
Okay.
on center line, like you goes
Yeah.
good. So I didn't call it. Yeah,
That's okay.
but your weight was pretty good, so.
You mentioned this New Brunswick team being together for 5 years, and they still have junior eligibility. Justine's 19, same with Emma. Bridget, 18 years of age, and Kira's 17, so
It's
they
incredible.
still have some time.
Yeah, at such a young age, when you already have all that experience built up and still have time in juniors, that's just incredible. It's very rare.
Yep.
How good are those numbers?
Whoa. Yep. Whoa, Sin.
Laurie St. George bringing the A game
Hard,
here in her home province in the semifinal.
Roll it. Whoa, whoa.
Bang it, roll it. Bite top four, no big deal as Quebec lies 3. She's been dynamite.
And this rolls to just a perfect spot. It prevents a simple hit on the shot stone that's back 4, and it's really forcing New Brunswick's hand to make a perfect freeze.
Go all the way over.
Even if it's made, they can blast it out, and Team Quebec will still be sitting shot rock.
I loved her honesty in your interview. You asked her about draw weight. She goes, "No, I like my draw weight, I think." It's like the broadcaster kiss of death. Steph LeDrew comes down to ask her about a draw weight.
Yeah, well, her draws all week have been, they've been a little off, 71% for the week, but today she's been incredible. So she certainly found it early, and that's got to feel so good when you know that you have maybe one tiny weakness and you're all over it in the biggest game so far.
Justine Comeau, her first here in 6, down by 4 with hammer, trying to find a way to generate the skips too, but she needs a good one here, and the weight just not there.
Split on that. 97. Okay, I pushed that like. It looked like you didn't extend as much as usual. Not as usual, but well, like at the end it was a little quick, but. Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. Good try.
What was the hog to hog on that?
16:35.
Okay.
thought you were a little tight, if anything.
Okay. Mine was pretty good.
Yeah, with the weight, I think it would have been all right.
Yeah.
C'est ton plan A.
Well, you know what? I like there.
Okay.
Et où, hein?
Let's get
Back,
jump set. Here?
More. Okay. No. More. Okay.
Just trying to find the perfect place here to cut off the draw path on the intern side for Justine on her last one. So even if this is wide open and it's top 8 foot, it's forcing New Brunswick to take the out turn side, which she didn't throw just now, forcing her to a new pass. So that's why she kept asking for more and more ice. Might have sounded a bit funny, but that's the idea. You don't need to play close to the guard with this. You don't need to bury it at all.
Just don't leave back here.
We always talk about the pro miss. Then where's the worst possible spot for this stone?
Probably right back to her the back 4 foot, just leaving her a wall to draw to in the same pass she just threw on. So
I think she's trying to go around that back one now, and she'll kiss off it. They keep it going.
Okay, that's fine.
that's not so bad.
And they lie 1, 2, 3, 4. So Quebec continues to put the pressure on this young skip from New Brunswick.
There is some backing for Justine to come to now with her draw, but her line does have to be perfect in order to use that backing. This is a tough draw, and it's against a bundle again.
Like it was a little softer than last time, but it wasn't that much.
Well, we saw in 4,
at the end, so.
Justine had to make a fantastic draw against 3, and once again, she's got to come through now against 4 here in the 6th end.
Yep, okay. Clean it out of my hand, is it okay? I think you have to bring it out at the start. A bit up right now. I didn't push it.
Hopes of making that gold medal game basically in her hands right now, and not a brush to it yet.
A little. It's still heavy.
She was light with her first in this end. This second one has to slow down, and slow down in a hurry. Uses the backing, but the damage is done once again. A steal of 2 for Team Quebec as they continue to roll here in their home province. Laurier St. George, 5 stolen points now for Team Quebec in this crucial semifinal as she leads. We asked her earlier in the week about what it would mean to her to be Team Canada.
A dream come true. Like, I just can't believe it that we made in the semis. We're so excited. But I think if we make it to the final, I think we can do it pretty great, and we just have to keep putting pressure on and just make some shots, keep calm, and yeah, going to Scotland will be just amazing.
Well, Steph Ledrew, she's leading 8-2 in the semifinal, and let's go through her checklist there. Put the pressure on, check. Make some shots, check. Keep calm. Well, I don't know, they're pretty fiery, but whatever they're doing, it's been working for Team Quebec so far.
Yeah, they just got to keep doing what they're doing and try not to think about Scotland until sometime tomorrow night.
Looks all there.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Pretty good.
All you. Looks
Pretty
all
good.
there.
C'est tout là.
Looks heavy.
T9s,
Sit
back
down.
4. Only back.
It's back.
No. Don't touch it. Don't
Okay,
touch it.
only- Okay.
Just T-line.
Sit.
Sit down. Okay, good.
Okay. I didn't push it. It felt heavy.
Really
It's okay.
heavy.
Might be in.
I think it's in.
8.
It's really heavy.
Yeah.
That's all right.
14-9.
Am I just stating the obvious here, Steph? But really the big difference in the game, it seemed right from the start, Quebec very comfortable with the ice, and right from the start, New Brunswick, whether it's the split times or hog to hog, they really haven't had it sorted out.
They just don't have a handle on it. There's a lot of, well, what happened there? And they're not really sure. There's a lot of confusion about weight and how it's going to curl. And of course, when you're behind by 6 and you're trying to generate some points and you slip into the rings, you can't generate offense that way. So they've got to find a way to really rein it in here and keep their hopes alive. Just throw up guards. Bump things behind the tee. Just be as offensive as possible. Don't worry about removing anything from the rings at any time.
Just hit the one in the house for sitting too.
So Team Quebec calling their first time out, and Michelle St. George will come out. And by the way, Michelle was voted on by all of the coaches at this competition the top coach for the week, so congratulations to him.
Yeah, and
it's super thin.
And this way I could end up jamming on ours. I don't like that either. I think we just hit that.
And top line dancer as well. We're going to give him the...
And the crowd likes him too. Getting a little standing ovation as he walks out here.
I like hitting this more. I think that one's more dangerous.
Play the scoreboard.
Moi, j'aime mieux ôter les gardes, je pense.
Ouais, mais tu l'enlèves, elle frappe, c'est 2. Tu l'enlèves, là, elle va faire quoi?
Yeah.
Ah, mais est-ce que je roule là?
Oh, oui, tu peux, oui.
Je peux bien rouler là. Elle va faire hit and roll, mais on pile après.
Ouais, mais de toute façon, elle va remettre un deuxième garde. Elle va remettre un deuxième garde. Elle ne peut pas faire multiples points avec juste un garde. OK?
Just control.
Si elle contourne, OK, tu enlèves ça, tu as encore 2 rouges.
Ouais. Oh, ouais.
OK?
OK, good.
All right, let's go,
I'll play
girls.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Open to roll out them, that's fine too.
Okay, swap.
If you're rolling out, that's fine.
What do you like, Steph?
I like hitting this rock for sure. It's available to you. They only had one opportunity to throw a guard. They slipped their second one in, and all you got to do is prevent points from being scored by yellow rocks here. So get rid of it. I wouldn't hate rolling out entirely on this, playing it like you're peeling, just because it makes the corner peel even easier. Nothing to potentially jam on. If they nose this, for example, then they try and peel the corner guard. They may jam with their shooter.
Whoa! Yep!
Yep.
Yeah! Hard! Hard! Hard!
Hard, guys!
A big scrub all the way for Emily Riley. She'll just avoid the jam. A little more drama than they needed, but gets to go.
Yeah, that works.
Nice, sweet.
That's good.
Actually trying to hit this on the high side and roll toward the center line, but over curls it and nearly jams on that red rock back button.
I don't know. I thought I finished it too.
Just gets away with it. A little sigh of relief.
2.
Mine's okay.
2, 3.
Look
Take
it
a
up.
look.
Take a
Go
look.
around.
3. Take a look. It's like really tight. Whoa. 3.
Whoa, 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 just even.
Good. Good. 16. Okay.
Peel.
Okay, let's go, Em.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, Bob.
Yeah.
Peel.
Close.
Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! 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 Hard! Okay, good.
So you'll see Team Quebec continue to peel here regardless. At some point, Team New Brunswick might have to make a decision on whether to come around their remaining corner guard or hit the one in the rings, freeze to it perhaps, bump it back a foot. Need to find some way to generate 2, and they are going to need a miss from Quebec to do that.
Maybe a bit more. It's pretty good. Just clean. Don't sweep. Looks heavy.
3. Mine's really tight.
3. Yep, hard, guys. Hard finish, hard finish, hard finish. Yep, yep, hard finish. Yep, yep, right to here. Go, go, go. Okay, you're good there. A shot. 17-2. Good.
The perfect spot so there's no double peel.
Peel!
Whoa, yep, yep, whoa. Clean.
Peel down, it's almost normal.
Clean, yep, yep, yep. Clean, clean. Good, Sam.
And a nice peel from Cynthia St. George. So this all began, and this is how it shook out. You had two different pools, Pool A and Pool B. Now the top 4 from each would make what's called the championship pool, so 8 make that, and those 8 teams would be eligible to compete for a championship. So that broke down into the championship pool, and there you see the top 3 advance. No tiebreakers were needed, as Quebec 8-2, New Brunswick 8-2, and of course, as mentioned, Nova Scotia and Caitlin Jones directly into that final tomorrow in that gold medal game for Nova Scotia. And much like the upcoming Scotties new system this year, of course, the wild card game on the Friday night. There will be 2 different groups in their seedings, and then the top 8, 4 and 4 from each group, will combine for 8 in a championship pool, and then from that 8 there is the Page playoff, and eventually we'll have a Scotties champion. So some new things for the viewers to digest this year at the Scotties.
So Team New Brunswick did decide to play the come around their corner guard on their third to first rock, but did leave a bit of it exposed. So again, Quebec's objective is to just keep yellow rocks out of the ring. So since they can see a little, they're going to make a play out of here.
Just by that guard. You know what? It's a game of inches, and Quebec's been on the right side of the inch this entire game.
They're not afraid to play it close. Just gets by a darkness.
Nice call. As soon as I heard the panic in your voice, I'm like, oh no, I better sweep hard.
Sometimes a little panic in your skip's voice is all you need to just sweep it that much harder to get it by that much.
Lori and Cynthia, the sister combo, they've really outcurled Emma and Justine in this game, and that's certainly been the difference. I think at one point it was close to 20%. So they've really brought their A game when they've needed to.
Sorry. It's okay. It's pretty tight there. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Worst case, we come down and freeze on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me where you want your guard.
My...
Is that lined up? Do they have this?
Yeah. Mais si je suis là, elle va peut-être roll out.
Yeah. And she'll only be able to get that side of it. And it'll just drag onto this.
Worst case, je suis ici, that's fine too.
Okay, just guard. So just guarding
if
half.
I freeze on it, that's good.
So just like half on the yellow.
Un petit peu plus.
Okay. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
We mentioned, Steph, the back end differences, 93% for Quebec, 72% for New Brunswick, and that is big. You always talk about the plus minus. If you'll curl your competitor by 5, well, they're certainly getting the job done.
And both of these skips, actually, both teams are very good at out-curling their opponents throughout the week, but head-to-head here, it's certainly been lopsided. And it's been very much the draw game that's making the difference in the skips.
Okay, we're way out.
Line's
no
really
line,
good.
No line.
Line's good.
Only 3.
No, it needs to curl.
Isa, you gotta go.
Skip Stones here in 7 in this women's semifinal.
You want to freeze it?
The New Holland Canadian Juniors in Shawinigan, Quebec.
Gotta go hard.
Hard.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
A lot of cheering in Arena Grand Mare on this Saturday afternoon for the team in the blue and white.
Yeah.
C'est extra. C'est correct. Je me sentais en décélération. J'ai comme...
OK. Vraiment, c'est pas grave parce que même si elle fait le run, on est...
Yeah, right there. Just
Okay.
nose it. Try to get the double.
OK.
Make sure you sweep it.
Yep.
So you're going to try for the double on the nose and maybe generate the
Are they
deuce
still
that
shot
way.
after this?
Team Quebec is
Yeah.
going to be forced to just hit the open one. There shouldn't be a double back for Quebec, should this sit.
Are you doing the double
Right on the
like
nose?
this or like the straight back? Straight back. Okay.
And then New Brunswick just makes contact with their own yellow rock that's frozen to the
Stay
red
there,
for 2
Live.
points.
I'm a bit up here. I think that's okay.
Justine Comeau, her first stone here in 7. Needs to get that red granite moving. And one will go.
Sorry.
It is Quebec still lying 2 without.
Did I dump that?
Sure, I like
I didn't think so either.
Yeah.
I like it. I like this way.
All of New Brunswick's misses on hits have been on the over
A little
curl.
tight, if anything.
Like they're either underthrowing or
Not that bad. This is the side that
maybe
curls
not
more.
quite giving enough ice for the weight they're
C'est pour
throwing.
ça que j'y vais normal.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
definitely a trend they'll want to look at.
J'aime le hit. Si mon garde n'est pas parfait, j'y laisse un double pour eux.
Ouais. Sorry. That's okay. When I said hard, like you were a little bit on that side of it. Like I never thought it would hit
no,
ours.
I didn't think it would overcurl like that.
Oh, c'est normal. Close.
Clean it.
Whoa.
No,
Whoa, clean it. Clean it. Just clean it. Okay.
that's fine.
Right on the nose for Laurie St. George. And again, Quebec lying 3 with 1 to come from Justine Comeau.
Yeah, we had like here.
Okay. Yeah, that should be good then.
Are you throwing?
OK, c'est bon. J'étais-tu un bon normal, ouais?
Ouais, j'avais une
Non,
bonne.
mais
Ben,
je
j'avais
trouve que
85.
Ben, j'y ai donné de l'extra.
OK.
Oh, ouais.
Calling the double here because the only real way to score is a perfect
Yep,
draw
this goes.
to the pin. And I
if it
think you'd
goes-
have to throw the out turn to do that. That wide guard might be in the way with how much it curls. And the top 8-foot rock for that matter. So the easiest way to score here is to make it double. Which is not easy at all.
Nice shot.
Yeah, hard.
Final stone in 7 in a must-make here for Justine Comeau. And a big scrub from her front end right out of her hand.
That's okay.
And she'll drive it by. Another steal for Team Quebec. This time it's a single. As Laurie St. George looks destined for that gold medal game. Welcome back to Shawinigan, Quebec for the Canadian Juniors. And we have a former junior in the booth beside me. And a very cool flashback. Only got to go back to Sunday. Who is this in Whitby? Ontario Scotties final. Holly Duncan versus Danielle Inglis. And take us through this shot here, Steph.
You know what? It's a blur. I barely remember it, but hadn't made an out turn, peel, or run back all game, and it was time to make one. So
Wow.
I did. Yeah, it led to 4 that end.
What a great shot. Wow, wow, wow. So Duncan, Ledrew, Cheryl Kraviazik, and Karen Sagal will represent Ontario in Penticton. And it will be your Skip's first appearance as Scotties. And as you look at the field, break it down for me. What do you see there?
Well, first of all, you see a junior team coming out of Quebec. We discussed it off the hop. So a few rookies, a few young teams, and definitely anybody's game here. Pretty excited to see who comes out of the wild card game, to be honest.
We should point out, too, it will be the 2 groups, and then the top 4 per group comes out into the championship group. Those weren't the actual groups. That was just the list. And then, of course, you have that wild card game. And Anderson Carey, I mean, you can speak to that. really, two of those teams that come out as the wild card representative have a great chance to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's the idea behind the wild card spot. You're giving it to the top 2 ranked CTRS points earners for the year that haven't already qualified. So you know you're going to get 2 quality teams, and whoever wins it is going to have a heck of a shot at winning the whole thing.
As for our semifinal, the first on the day here on TSN at the Canadian Juniors, it's been all Quebec, a 9-2 advantage as they lead Team New Brunswick. And just a reminder, later on this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, it's the men's semifinal. It will be Manitoba versus British Columbia, and it's Northern Ontario awaiting the winner of that game on the men's side. So more coverage to come here on TSN.
And more of the same here for Team New Brunswick. A perfect corner guard on Kira's first, but the second one slips way deeper. It's starting to make me wonder if she's got maybe a mismatched pair of rocks. One of them's a little quicker or slower than the other.
Get him. Slam.
Not bad. I think it's deep. Not bad. Wait only. Finish if you can, just a bit. Take a look though, take a look.
No, we're good, we're good.
Nice shot.
Good.
16-4.
So the 2 corners up here for New Brunswick, and not exactly surprise, Quebec just trying to eliminate anything yellow now going forward.
And this is when it gets really tough, when the finish line is so close. You do have a good lead. Adrenaline can really set in. I know what happens for me. You kick out just a little too hard and it runs a little straight. You might end up flashing a peel.
Go. Blam.
And that rock continues to spin, and it looks like it just spun enough.
Doesn't need to look pretty, just has to be made, right?
Beverly
just
Riley.
Enough.
Line's pretty good. Right to here. Nice shot.
Good shot.
17-2.
What?
17-2. Okay. That's boosting.
Laurie's tightened up the ice on this one, so I think she's recognizing that her team might be kicking out a little hard and might feel some adrenaline here, so they're more likely to overthrow than anything. And in a straight spot, you have to be so careful with that. You can put the broom exactly where you want to hit it, or even an inch negative ice and drag it out to make the peel.
Nice shot. Looks good. 16-7. Okay.
Nice shot, Sam.
Okay, she gave you a bit less, so same thing.
No!
Little bit
Right
less.
off. Right off.
M.
Hard. Okay, good. You got it.
Another nice peel from Cynthia St. George.
Sorry.
And now Justine Comeau will elect to go in around that corner guard with the out-turn draw.
I pushed it.
Hard line. It's a bit up.
Mine's really tight.
Hard line. Really hard line. Hard.
Where? 9, 10.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, you're by.
Whoa. 9.
9. 10. 9, 10. 9. Okay, let's go.
Do you want to just feel it?
Okay, Norm, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Norm up.
Si on veut encore, check le double.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Juste peel, puis si on overcurl, on va essayer de...
Okay.
If she just peels the guard, just
Come in. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
If she makes it, she leaves the guard, so.
Skip stones here in 8.
Peel. Clean it.
Laurie St. George in full control of this semifinal.
Roll them! Hard! Hard! Hard!
Okay. Okay. Okay.
She just guards it, that's good.
That's fine. Just curl more. Just
Like 15, 5. 15, 3, yeah.
So there is an opportunity
Top
to get
12. Like, we
a
could
second
put
rock
rings,
behind that
but-
corner, that shooter of Laurie's
If
that
you're just a 3, that's
didn't
fine
quite
too.
roll out. You can create a bit of a stagger here and potentially get a miss out of
I got 14-6 on Emma.
Team
so
Quebec.
Yeah. What's that for split? 4? Okay.
We entice her to play a little close to the guard. And if she wrecks on that, then there's a 3 in play. So glimmer of hope here for New Brunswick.
Line's a little tight.
Line's tight, hard.
3, 4.
Hard line.
3, 4.
4.
Line's not bad.
Line's
Just a
pretty
4.
good. 4.
3. Line's really good.
4.
Get a room.
Switch. 4.
4.
4.
Just a 4.
Just
a
a
4.
4.
Yep.
Bridget Comeau, a few final licks on that stone for Justine. And New Brunswick does lie too with hammer here in 8, but totally exposed.
Sorry, kind of overcurled a little.
Well, as we look at the skip numbers here, Steph LeDrew, it certainly is one-sided, and those numbers tell the story.
Yeah, we saw some very important missed draws by Justine Comeau, and we mentioned how Laurie's draws were maybe her only weakness throughout the week, but she came in today making all of them.
Player comparisons are brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Norm.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Just make sure we pass the guard.
Justine actually put that rock in quite a good spot.
On va essayer le double,
It's-
mais, tu sais,
There's no way to have them both perfectly buried, but now everything is slightly staggered. Quebec will play it smart. She's taking sort of maximum ice so that she's never anywhere near the guard, and as long as she makes contact with one of those 2 yellows, then the worst they can give up is 2, and they'll still have a commanding lead.
Hey, whoa.
And just as you said, Max Ice, I think she tightened it up just a little bit. Final stone in 8. Laurie St. George
Okay, that's good. That's
just
good.
wants to make that yellow go away, and
Okay,
she
that's
will. Shooter flies out, but that's okay. She limits the damage, and it will be a draw for 2 for New Brunswick.
You got 410, so 405? Yeah. Cover the pin. Okay.
Ça allait vraiment rester straight. That's fine though.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was...
You shoot well. You just popped it a bit. Yeah.
This young lady won a bronze in 2016 at the Canadian Juniors, and it's looking like it will likely be another bronze here in 2018 in Shawinigan, Quebec.
Hard, guys. It's not there. All right. That's okay. You could try.
And disappointments, obviously, and handshakes. And that will do it. As Team Quebec is off to the final in their home province here in Shawinigan.
Just an incredible performance by that team from start to finish.
And best wishes for Team Quebec off to the final. The first Quebec team to reach the final on the women's side since Marie Quintan back in 2004. The last Quebec team to win on the women's side, Marie-France LaRouche, back in 1999, and that face says it all, as Laurie St. George will have that opportunity tomorrow in her home province. So there it is. We are set for Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It will be Team Quebec taking on Nova Scotia. Right here on TSN, you can watch all the coverage at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And there's Dad coming in as well, Coach Michel. Very proud of his team and his two daughters here in Shawinigan. We'll wrap things up right after this.
The 2018 New Holland Canadian Juniors, brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. The 2018 New Holland Canadian Juniors, brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Welcome back inside Arena Grande-Mère, and a very happy Quebec team as Laurie St. George and her side into the gold medal game in this year's Canadian Juniors. Steph Ledrew, which brings us to the game story.
Well, it really all started right from the beginning. Some big misses by the skipper on Team New Brunswick in the first, second, and third, and then another big miss against a bundle, drawing against 4 in the sixth. Then, of course, the two back ends just very mismatched today. Great execution by Team Quebec, not so much by Team New Brunswick, and that's what made the difference.
6 stolen points for Quebec. Impressive. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. High fives with family and friends. So the Quebec women off to the final. We're just getting started because tonight we have the men's semifinal, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Tyler Tardy, the defending champion, will take on JT Ryan and Team Manitoba. JT so close last year. He's in the semifinal this year. TSN 1 and 3 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It is the Canadian Juniors here in Shawinigan, Quebec. A lot of friendships and a lot of smiles made for these young athletes all week long. Championship weekend has arrived, and we will crown 2 gold medal winners tomorrow. On behalf of myself, Stephanie Ledrew, our entire crew, thanks for watching our coverage right here on TSN.